Well, hello, class. It's me, your math teacher, Miss Schultz. Unfortunately, I'm not here or there today. I am going to be teaching you from afar. It's important that you pay attention. So today we're going to be going over coordinates again, which we've done before. I need you to focus and pay attention because fingers crossed, when I come back on Monday, we will continue this and you will be tested right before spring break. So please make sure that you are following along. All right, so coordinates is what we're talking about. Remember, coordinates have two names. One can be coordinates, the other one can be, ordered pairs. There are two numbers that are involved. But before we do that, we need to go over the different axes. So what I need you to do, I need you to take your two arms and hands and make an X like this and say X axis, X, X. Say it and do it. I see you, group two. I see you. Do it with me. I'm just kidding. I don't see you. But I know somebody at all three classes at group two is not doing it. So put your hands over and say X. Now say Y. Y. X. Y. All right. Our X-axis is our horizontal line. The X-axis is the horizontal line. So where it says on your paper, X-axis, I need you to write horizontal line. Horizontal starts with an H. You figure the rest out. Our Y-axis, our Y-axis, that is our vertical line. The X-axis is horizontal, and the Y-axis is the vertical line. Please on that line, write vertical line. All right, our next question says, or it asks us, which number comes first in the ordered pair? Is it the X value or the Y value? The X value always comes first. It's always the X value that comes first, okay? So on your particular paper, I need you to circle where it says X value. The X value always comes first. Just like in the alphabet, if you were to look on our wow wall, which is to your right, my left, but if you look over there, you'll see that it goes X, then Y, then Z. The X value is always going to come first. To let us know that it's an ordered pair, it is always in parentheses, and there's always a comma separating the two values. So on the next question, it says in the ordered pair 3, 5, it wants you to label the X value and label the Y value. So yours is already typed 3, 5. What I need you to do is above the 3, write X, and above the 5, write Y. Okay. So you should be up to speed with me. If you're not, the substitute is more than willing, if she's willing or he's willing. They can pause the video so that you can catch up. I'm going to move right along. On your paper, it's labeled just a little bit differently than mine, and I will fix that right now. Sorry about that confusion. But it's the exact same numbers. All right, so now that we have that all taken care of, we can move on to what we need to do next. And that is continuing our learning process. So we are going to be working on the numbers that are here on the board, on your screen, and on your paper. So for number 1, it says 7, 9. 7, 9. What I want you to do is with your pencil, label the X and the Y value. And of course, our 7 is going to be our X value, and our 9 is going to be our Y value. Now, as you can see on my screen, it's really hard to write it down. So for the next ones that we do, I'm going to actually ask you to check your neighbors. But we are going to move on. We're always going to start at our origin. Say origin, class. Origin. Our origin is always where we begin, and the origin is always the value 0, 0, where the X is 0 and the Y is 0. I'm going to start at our origin, which is right here. There's a K that's kind of like hiding it from us. And I'm going to go ahead and go over. Our X is 7, so I'm going to go over 7. Now for me, I need to draw this line so you can see what I'm doing. For you, do not draw the line. Do not draw the line. You just need to go over. And then I'm going to go up 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And where the two lines meet, where the 7 and the 9, where the 7 and the 9 meet, that's what we're going to write down as our value. And our value will be the letter F. So on the line, I need you to write F while I'm getting rid of all the stuff I should not have written down, and you should not have written down either. We're going to write the letter F. That will be number 1. Easy peasy mac and cheesy lemon squeezy. Okay? So let's go on to number 2. What I need you to do is on your own, label the X value and label the Y value. Label your X and your Y value for number 2. I'm going to give you 3 seconds to do that. All right, so you should have labeled your 9 as your X value and your 10 as your Y value. So what we're going to do is I'm going to count over to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm going to count up 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. What letter did we see, class? That's right, G unit. Sorry, that's kind of lame. It's G. While I'm deleting the things I should not have written, you need to go ahead and label G for number 2. Self-explanatory, right? Let's go on to number 3. For number 3, I want you to go ahead and label your X value and label your Y value. You have 3 seconds. All right, this time I want a partner at your table to check. I'm going to ask the substitute, please, ma'am or sir, please pause the video so that the class can check each other's work. And you're back. So you should have checked each other, and what you should have written down is 2 as your X value and 7 as your Y value. 2 for X and 7 for Y. So we're going to go over, starting with our 0, I'm going to go over 2. 1, 2. And then I'm going to go all the way up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what letter do you see? Yes, it's the letter D. I'm a poet, and I know it. So on your paper, what I need you to write down for number 3 is the letter D. All right, class, I'm going to do 2 more with you, and then I'm going to ask that you do the rest by yourself. Number 4. For number 4, it says 9, 5. On your own first, label your X value and label your Y value. You have 3 seconds. All right, so you should have labeled your X value as 9 and your Y value as 5. X as 9, Y as 5. So let's go ahead and start. We're going to go over, starting with our origin. We're going to go over 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then we're going to go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What letter do you see? It's A. That's right. Kind of confusing. What letter do you see? Right? Anyways, so on number 4, I need you to write down the letter A. While you're doing that, of course, again, I'm going to delete the things that I should not have written, but you can't see it if I don't write it. So I'm going to go ahead and write the letter A for number 4. And the last one that I'm doing with you is the number 5. Oh, what do we have here? It's the origin. So right at 0, 0, where our X is 0 and our Y is 0, we're going to go ahead and label that K. All right, class, I'm going to ask the substitute to pause the video. And then I'm going to ask that you, by yourself, with no help from up here, go ahead and do number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, and number 10, which is on your paper. When you're finished, put your hands on your head just like this. And the substitute, please, ma'am or sir, go around and check their answers to make sure that they are all correct. Please pause the video now. And you're Hopefully the sub has already checked your work. And I'm going to go ahead and show you these answers just in case you're not here today and you're using the Google Classroom to be able to see what your answer should have been. So number 6, your answer for 1-1 should be J. Number 7, your answer for 5-7 should have been E. Number 8, your answer for 10-1 should be C. Number 9 for 6-5, your answer should be H. And number 10 for 8-1, your answer should be B. Yay! Woo, woo! You are all done with this lesson. Now that you're finished with going over this, there are a few things that I'm going to ask that you do. I'm going to ask that the substitute please play the next video, which is a beautiful song that you can use and to make sure that you remember what to do. You will see the song again when I return. I'm also going to ask that the substitute please pass out the first packet of work where you're going to review this for your assignment. All right? Once you're finished this review, you can go ahead and do the next activity that has been listed for you for the class. All right, kids, do the best that you can. Be scholars. Make me proud. I miss you guys, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.